Flight, fight, freeze is the horse's normal nervous system response that keeps it safe. However, as humans, we really don't like this system because it can produce behaviours we don't want to see. In this video, we're going to take a look at how a horse at a demonstration I did behaved in this flight, fight, freeze manner and how I tackled it.
With these types of horses is when they're ridden, they get and pushed forward, okay? That's not ideal because you're pushing into brace. The horse is saying no in the front, switched everything on, and then what happens is it's rooted in its front feet, so it finds movement very, very difficult. So what we need to do with horses like this is not to drive them forward, is to try to find some release within a bend. So to move the feet, not forward, but left and right. Okay? So we want to try to feel like when they're like this, maybe there's a possibility of a tiny step this way. Maybe there's a possibility of a tiny step that way. Okay? We've all experienced when you sit on them, and then they're like, you know, I don't want to go. So, we're not going to force him down here, yeah, because he's a little bit like, oh my god, I can't possibly, I don't know what's happening. So, what we want to try to think of is, can we get some movement? Okay? So, what I want you to think is that, can you take a little step left? Fine. And can you take a little step? Yes, and then that's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Give softness down your arm, okay? And then try and breathe a little bit. Yeah. That's very good. Yeah, especially when you're hanging on to, a lot of energy. Yeah. Yes, there, good. You can tell us about him a little bit when it's easier, okay? But at the moment, we just deal with how he is, alright? Nice. Can you maybe change direction? So just go a little bit across and then come in. But be mindful, when he comes the other way, you might see the same response. So you don't force it. As soon as he turns, everything is going to look a little different. Because he's, wait. He says no, yes? There he was like, oh my god. And that's what I said. When they turn in the direction then, they haven't seen everything, he was like, oh, wait. See the origin of that? When you make the change, and he goes, oh, believe me, if you build it like that, it'll be so much easier. Okay? Because when he's a little bit, if you try to force it and he's like holding back, we're just going to get an explosion. Okay? So you just really try to see the difficulty he has. When he's seeing, and he realizes he's seeing, then he will be like, oh, she knows that there's a problem. Okay? That's okay. It's okay. So again, let it go, and stop. That's it. So this is what happens. They get stuck in, They get stuck in this scenario where they're like, oh my god, and then it's all hell breaks loose. So we have to be, that's why you have to really see where those tension patterns are. So pause him. Yes. Good. So it's tricky because we have a similar problem here that we had with the last one we saw. On this rein, he's pushing into her. Okay? So he's really coming around here, and that's a difficult scenario because you've got a big horse pushing the shoulder into you, taking the nose the other way, and you're in the firing line a little bit. Okay? So you need to just be mindful of that you, get communication with him. When he takes his nose to the right, that's the point where you need to see him. Not when he comes around here and he's bumping into you. Okay? Yes. And then when he's open and soft, then